Success as a real estate agent. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Okay, preparing the interior of the home. After prospective buyers are through the door, you need them to be greeted by a good first impression. Help sellers achieve the lightest, brightest, and largest interior possible by taking the following advice to heart. In preparation for this chapter, I put myself in the seller's shoes and looked around our own home, asking myself what we need to do if we wanted to sell. Big surprise. We'd need to clear each room of tons of belongings, decorations, and furniture. To help sellers prepare their home interiors for showing, have them take 2 initial steps. Get them to rent a drop box or dumpster and throw away or donate anything they haven't used in a while. In fact, you may benefit by doing the same thing in your own home. You'd be amazed by how invigorating it is to have that drop box in the driveway for a weekend. It's almost like a game to see how far and how fast you can fill it to the top. For most people who've lived in the same home for a while, it won't take too long. Convince the sellers to rent a storage unit. After filling a dumpster to the gills, they may still have things that should be moved out of the house. If not out of their lives, a storage unit provides an inexpensive, readily available solution. After these initial steps are taken, you and the sellers can focus on other ways to make the home more appealing to potential buyers. Staging a home. The term staging describes the process of rearranging and decorating a home's interior in an effort to downplay deficiencies and accent strengths. In its simplest form, staging involves adding specialty accessories like towels, candles, throw rugs, bedding, pillows, dishes, napkins, and stemware. Staging at its most extensive level involves rearranging or replacing furniture or even adding specialty furniture pieces to create a feeling of comfort and livability. Before you advise clients on the staging process, gain knowledge about basic staging techniques and outcomes by visiting newly developed neighborhoods with model homes. Notice how the most appealing homes present master baths. Take a close look at the desirable kitchens to see what it is and isn't on the countertops. Note how towels, dishes, and glassware are displayed. Most of all, study how furniture is rearranged in variously shaped rooms to create an environment that is open, warm, and comfortable. If you're really challenged by staging and design, turn to pros for help. In most real estate markets, you'll find people who specialize in staging homes for sale. Many interior decorators offer hourly consultations. Others offer for a fee full-service staging, where they wake up a design plan, bring in the furniture and accessories, handle the installations, and dismantle it all after the sale. Clearing the clutter. When buyers are house shopping, they're given the challenge of mentally removing the seller's stuff before deciding whether they actually went to move in. This type of mental gymnastics helps buyers assess how well the home they're viewing will accommodate their own possessions. Later in this chapter, I offer tips to help buyers with these mental gymnastics. Some sellers' homes are so full of garage sale and flea market finds that the buyers honestly can't see the home through the clutter. They can't mentally move in because they can't see anywhere from their own things to go. If you're working with sellers who are surrounded by clutter, do the following. Advise them to remove excessive amounts of accessories and knickknacks. Whether they get rid of them altogether or pack them up in preparation for their anticipated move, get them out of sight. The result can do wonders for a home's interior appearance. Dismantle the shrine wall. A wall of pictures of children, grandchildren, nieces, nephews, friends, and acquaintances, and snapshots of every experience the owners fondly remember adds clutter with little to no buyer appeal. Follow the design rule: when in doubt, take it out. Advise sellers to keep clutter, wall decor, and placements of figurines and mementos to bare minimum. Knowing what to keep and what to remove. The point of showing a home is to allow prospective buyers to mentally move in and assess how well the home fits with their lives and possessions. Real estate agents know to listen and watch for buying signals. And one of the clearest and best signs is when buyers discuss how their own belongings may fit in various rooms. Buyers can hardly think about where their piano, china cabinet, or most treasured family heirloom will go when they can't get their eyes past the visual onslaught of the furnishings, accessories, and clutter of the current owners. Use the following information to guide your recommendations regarding what sellers should leave in place and what they should move out prior to the home presentation. Pictures suggest that the owners pack up all but a few of the personal photos in the home. If they have a wall covered with pictures, advise them to pare down to just a few. Appliances, expect the ones that get used daily. Store all small kitchen appliances. Leave the coffee maker on the counter, but lose the blender and maybe even the toaster. Vanity items. Remove most of what is in the bathroom vanity, including decorations and toiletries. The collections of items draws attention to a small vanity size. Closets, thin clothes out of closets to create the illusion of greater space. Even a good sized closet that is crammed with clothes looks undersized and inadequate. The garage, too often what gets removed from the home goes into the garage. Don't let your sellers make this mistake. Ask them to move household items and extra garage items into a rented storage unit instead. Then advise them to organize what's left. Suggest that they hang bicycles from the ceiling and install a few inexpensive pre-made cabinets to hold the amazing collection of stuff that ends up in most garages. The objective is to end up with a clean, spacious garage that adds openness and perceived square footage to the home and dollars to the sale price. If you encounter seller resistance, remind your clients that they're going to have to pack their stuff up anyway. By preparing their home for presentation, they eliminate visual clutter and get a leap on the packing process at the same time. Simplifying traffic flow, the design rule, when in doubt, take it out, applies to furniture as well. Rooms that feel cramped and hard to move through usually have to do much furniture in the too little space. To make a diagnosis and suggest recommendations, do the following. Walk through the home to find the spots that feel cramped. Where do transaction areas from room to room or from one part of a room to another feel restricted? And make recommendations to improve traffic flow. The sellers can't move walls without great expense, but they can move furniture that restricts movement. Evaluate the number of pieces of furniture in each room and note the sizes of each piece. Most people have too much furniture in the too little space. Be ready to recommend that the sellers remove furniture to create more open spaces, which makes the home appear larger and more comfortable. Be on the lookout for small decorative pieces of furniture. These pieces are often the biggest culprits when it comes to restricting walkways and creating a crowded feeling. Your furniture removal recommendations will most likely be met by owner resistance. Sellers will resist because they think that there won't be any place for people to sit. Stick to your story. Tell them a home with too little furniture almost always shows better than a home with too much. Toning it down. Themed bedrooms. Those with wallpaper borders, sheets, pillows, comforters, and wall hangings that all match are very popular for children today. The problem is that buyers walk in and can't see an alternate use for the room. And if they can actually see an alternate use, they may also see the considerable expense and effort it will take to get the room from where it is to where we'd like it to be in terms of decoration and usability. As a result, the buyers will likely offer a lower price if they make an offer at all in order to cover the cost they anticipate when replacing the theme with a more neutral design. Be on the lookout for the following red flags. Loud or outlandish paint colors or wall coverings. immediately visible and highly personalized themes. For example, a vibrant pink bedroom with lots of stuffed animals may be off-putting to empty nesters or a family that has only boys. We're gonna take a break, about 10 minutes or so, you know what I'm saying? So thank you so much for enjoying success with as a real estate agent with me, and check out my other videos. See you later, bye.